Wait.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
We're at Ritz with Irene. There's Rachel with her bib.
Yes, that's right. I come prepared.
Margaret smiles. And we're on the river. I mean the lake on the
That's
train.
a really wide river there, Jazz. And her birthday was on Labor Day too, the day she was born.
Oh!
This is our fried green tomatoes with remoulade sauce.
Danielle thinks she's sweet with her sunglasses.
Ask me something, Jazz. Ask me something.
Sunglass hut. Irene took hers down.
I have a really big problem with Jasmine's. Here's the situation. Danielle's the mother. Jasmine is her crazy mother. So the crazy grandmother who is the only one who will bother her.
August Osage County.
Yeah, exactly.
That is exactly.
And Irene is Danielle's daughter who's come home from college. It's very exciting. We went out for a night.
I would say Danielle's 12-year-old son.
He comes home from
boarding school.
Rachel is the cool daughter, right?
He gets in trouble a lot.
Gets in trouble a lot and is best friends with this one and is like, oh, now she's home and I just be a bad girl. I'm the good child. And Cassidy's like, wait, who's Cassidy? Is she like the kooky kid? Cassidy's crazy.
Crazy aunt.
She's always crazy aunt. But Cassidy's also like my sister in the family. We have the bunk beds.
You're her older sister.
I'm her older sister in the mornings when I wake her up, but she's my older sister when I have my emotional issues.
So Danielle, what is your opinion?
All of these ungrateful children that I have born. Minus the suck-up Margaret. are making my life a living hell.
It smells good.
So as you can tell, I turned 22 a few weeks ago and already a lot is happening in my life. I've been going places, meeting people, and I've been exposed to some powerful ideas that are starting to change the way I see the world. A few days ago, we drove about an hour outside of New Orleans along the Mississippi River to the historic Oak Alley Plantation. The mansion and grounds were incredibly beautiful, yet overall this was one of the more bizarre experiences that I've had recently. This was the site of some of the most serious oppression in American history, and yet when slavery was mentioned, it was only as a quaint historical detail. For instance, our tour guide told us that every morning a slave woman would beat the lumps out of this mattress with a rolling pin, and no one was allowed to sit on it for the rest of the day. The bed that this slave woman would have slept in, however, was not on display. All that remains of her anonymous life is this plaque that lists the prices of each human being on the property.
Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging.
One reason that I was so sensitive to the context of the plantation was that I had just recently completed an anti-racism training with the People's Institute for Survival and Beyond.
Scene of the gallant South, the bulging eyes and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, sweet
visited the plantation, I went on another trip that gave me a lot more reason to rejoice. Hannah and Hannah's friend Matt and I went to visit Project Row Houses in Houston, and I'll let Hannah tell you about that experience.
Project Row Houses was super interesting to visit. Basically, it's been running for about 10 years now, and or actually a little bit more. And they have a number of different sort of needs that they fill. They have 7 or 8 of these formerly blighted houses turned into gallery space. Another 6 are for young mothers who are able to spend a whole year in these apartments rent-free if they're enrolled in school or working full-time. And they're like mentor moms on site to help them out. And then they have I think 8 like low-income units right now, just regular low-income full-time housing, and then they're building another 16. So it's and then the whole kind of place is sort of infused with art. There's art everywhere. There are murals. There are, you know, everything's painted. Every surface in sight is painted, and I just think it's a really cool thing.
We made a new friend in Houston. This is Flower Man. He's not officially associated with Project Row Houses, but he lives right next door, and his home is a work of art in and of itself. I'm going to leave you with him because I think he expresses this spirit of constant creativity that I've been finding in New Orleans, and I was glad to find it in Houston as well.